Hi, Fish Ninja. Freezing Moon, I don't know any Mayhem. South of Heaven by Slayer. I also don't know any Slayer. I need to learn a lot of songs. Yes, I know it keeps viewers, but when I don't know the song, it makes it kind of hard to do the request. Metallica? Yeah, I can do Metallica. Gotta play the overrated songs. That is what I'm going to do. Play Smells Like Teen Spirit, bro. It's so underrated. Can't believe people never heard it. Yes, Smells Like Teen Spirit is like so underrated. Whoa, wrong pedal. pick that microphone. You had to show the random pick. Yeah, this one.
You mean this one?
I don't have a good stand for this quite yet, so I'm not gonna use this yet. But I will use it at some point. Because it does work. It's a freaking old mic, but it'll work. Your SG is too cute. Thank you. Misfits? Sure. Play the drums, that's cool. Play something I wrote. I know this is like exactly like the Stray Cats song. I don't remember what song it is, but it's something that Stray Cats wrote. I swear on everything I came up with this on my own. But I don't even know how this happened. Some drenched. Green Day? Yes, I can play Green Day. Sounds something like the Renfields or something, I forgot. Yeah, it's the Renfields. It's based off of one of the songs. I don't remember which one it is, but I listened to one of the Renfield songs. And yeah, they that's kind of the that's kind of like what I based that off of, was something from a Renfield song. Master of Puppets is so underrated, bro. Play a song by them. I don't mind. Your guitar sounds really nice. Play a song by who exactly? The Renfields? I don't know any songs because they're like super underground, like they're like so underground. You can't find any tabs or anything anywhere. Green Day. I can't play a full song by Green Day, but I can play like 2 riffs. I can do Basket Case. And I could do Brains too. The Strokes, don't know Gibson, no, this is a Regal. But it is just a really cheap guitar, and we got a super good low price for it. My grammar is not good today. My least favorite song to play. What distortion? Right now I am using the DS1, the Boss DS1. You hate me, Charlie. Nirvana is just not the greatest band. They're so overrated for what they are, in my opinion. Something by Sonic Boombox? Well, I don't know if I'm gonna use this for... If I'm gonna use that riff for Sonic Boombox or this other band I'm trying to start. It is. It's not the greatest pedal, but it works. I also like the Donner Morpher. It's like a $20 pedal, and it gives you a nice gain boost. I probably can't do it with this guitar because it's just gonna use feedback just because these pickups are trash. My favorite song, sure. You like Overdrive? I like Overdrive too. I borrowed an Overdrive and distortion pedal. I don't remember what brand it was. I think it was a hot wired pedal of some sort. But yeah, that's like a $200-300 pedal. And that's what I used to kind of like start, like when I was first starting doing these streams. That's what I was using, but then I had to give it back, and now I bought a few other pedals, and that distortion Boss DS1, I'm really starting to like it. I got like a good sound on it, good tone right now for this Regal SG. But yeah. Broken, Beaten, and Scared? Don't know that one. Don't play this 035, it ruined my life. What? Try DS2 is more good. Yeah, I figured, but I was trying to go as cheap as I could. The DS1 isn't that bad. I feel like every guitarist has to at least try the DS1. Smoke on the water tabs is 035. Oh, yeah. You're welcome, Charlie. I don't know that one, Tianmoy. You ruined my life. You're welcome. You are so welcome, Charlie. Master of Puppets. You'll mail me to Mars? I'd like to see you try. I get the guitar, you get the strap. Is there any other instruments I could play? I can kind of play piano / keyboard. But yeah, that's about it. Time solo? Sure. It's been a while since I like actually played that, so I don't know how accurate that was or not. Aside from Master Puppets and Enter Sandman. Oh my god, finally! Someone who asks for a Metallica song that isn't those two. Yes. It's also been a while since I played that, so that's why that wasn't really timed that right. Timed perfectly. But yes, that was Seek and Destroy, Charlie. What the hell do you call broke, beaten, and scared? What? Highway to Hell. I have not learned that one. Just because it's like super overly popular, and I'm not a huge fan of like overrated. Worst song I know, besides Teen Spirit. What's another song you like, Charlie? Freebird? Wait. Blitzkrieg Bop. Oh my god, I really need to learn that one. I like the Ramones. I'm like mad I don't know that one. Hello. Wait, do I know Ghost? Yes, Ghost is like all I play. Actually, wait, hold on. For a fellow Ghost fan, I gotta go all out while playing Ghost, so hold on. Just give me a sec. Ugh. This strap work. Tuner. All right. All right, let's see what everyone's been saying. I'm gonna read back some of the older comments. Oh yeah. You saw the new Papa? Yeah, I saw the Copia, Cardinal Copia. They're in their prequel tour. Yes, I can play Paranoid. Clinker mode activated. Bro, what? Charlie, what are you on about? We are your descendants. Creeping Death, don't know how to play that one. Master Jaden, play Creeping Death. I can play if you have ghosts. I played one ghost song. It has not been a millennial. Alright. Play something. I will. Nice teeth. Thank you. I will play something. Actually, I'm gonna ask Finn here. Any other ghost song? Specifically from their first two albums. Clinker mode deactivated. Mariana Cross, so underrated. Oh, yes. Mariana Cross is like the most underrated song ever. Okay, man. See ya, Charlie. I don't know any Slayer. I need to learn some Slayer, though. So nice, you have no idea how much this means to me right now. To be honest, I don't listen to Ghost, but they sound like an amazing band. They are. You should definitely listen to their to the Ghost music. Ghost and Pink Floyd, both. Oh, welcome back, Charlie. Yes, they are an amazing band, though. Yeah, I definitely recommend those first two albums. trying to get Lunar to listen to it forever. Mummy Dust? It's been a while, but yeah. It's been a while since I played any Ghost song, actually. Or any song, for that matter. I've been busy with homework and I'm like, mad because I'm hitting, like, wrong notes and wrong string and, wrong frets. But pretty much wrong everything. But that's just because I haven't had a lot of practice the past month. But yeah, so Mummy Dust. Just learning electric and I want to learn how to use an American Star coaster like Soto. Yeah, I need to get Soto's guitar. Yeah, Swiss and Soto were like the best duo. Why'd he leave again? Domination, I don't know that one. Welcome back, Sophie. Because of something with his home life. That's what I figured. I don't know any Dragon Force. Yes, this is a Dunnable. Hello, Select TF2. Through the Fire and Flames, don't know it. Lacrima? Anthony. Hello, Roland. Actually, Roland, I'm also gonna make you a mod. What does my shirt say? It says respect my authority. It's gonna be backwards because just the way the camera is, but yes, you made it. All right. How long have I been playing? Almost 5 years? Almost 5 years? Yeah, I think that's right. Almost 5 years. Do I know TX2? I know TX2. I'm not, like, the biggest fan of them, though. My sister likes them. Play already? No. My favorite Ghost song? Either... or I suck? No. I don't. That's an opinion. I don't know Avenged Sevenfold. I'm not a huge My Chemical Romance fan whatsoever. No. My sister... That's, like, my sister's favorite band, though, and she's, like, overly obsessed with them. And that's probably one of the reasons why I'm not a huge fan of them. Just because, she, like, overplays them. I need to learn Alice in Chains. Great band. You can kind of play now? That's cool. Favorite bands, Pink Floyd and Ghost. Buddy Holly by Weaver. I only know the lick. Hey, just got back to your live stream. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Gonna be going to a football game later. Just a suggestion. You should learn a Radiohead song. Keep going and don't quit. I might learn a Radiohead song. If, I've been getting a lot of Radiohead requests, so I might learn one of their songs. Hello, Roland. Peacefield? No, I cannot. I'm not the biggest fan of Ghost's their newest album. I do know I need to learn Peacefield though. I love that riff, but it's so complicated. You're wearing your Weezer shirt right now. Don't know Symphony and Destruction. I don't know how to do this solo. What are the Ghost songs? I could play a lot of other Ghost songs. Name me one and I probably can play it, or at least a riff from it. Other than the new album. I don't know... I don't know Cemetery Gates yet. I really want to learn that one, though. That'd be a good acoustic one to learn. Pantars. Pantars, yes. The Paradox? Nope. Haven't heard. Finn's internet is out because my Wi-Fi sucks. Watching from my phone right now. Okay. It's easy with harmonics. King of the Hill. I should also learn King of the King of the Hill intro. What's up, Joey? You play drums? That's cool. Squealing like a kid at the concert. Okay. I don't remember. It's... Move my pedals just a little closer to me. For Lucifer's son. I'm always like so happy when I meet like another Ghost fan, cause like Ghost is like my all-time favorite band probably. Ghost and Pink Floyd, but like a lot of people like Pink Floyd, so it just doesn't it doesn't hit the same. But yeah, Ghost, I saw them, their prequel tour. God, that was like my first concert that I've ever been to. That was the first concert I've ever been to, was to go see Ghost. And we were like right up there, pretty much. We weren't like in the... We weren't like right up next to the stage, but we weren't in the nosebleeds, but we were... That was a pretty cool event. No, we weren't in the pit. We were off to the side of the stage. But no. Kickstart my heart? No, I cannot. I should learn that one just because of how many I get. I cannot play any Pantera yet. I need to learn some Pantera. Dimebag was awesome. Who's inspired you to play guitar? I'm gonna say David Gilmour. Really, I went to a Pink Floyd tribute band. They kind of, the guitarist there, he kind of like inspired me a little more. That's one of the reasons I grew up with Pink Floyd, but seeing that the songs played live was, it was just a different experience. And they were like almost on point. And, but yeah, it was the guitarist there got me in, especially playing Pink Floyd songs. But yeah, David Gilmour for sure is my favorite guitarist. Just Ghost in general kind of like inspired me to learn more songs. I know a lot of Ghost songs. Ever look up the Human Abstract? No. Yes, I can play Metallica. Hi, Zerder. How many concerts have I been to? Alright, I'm gonna just turn my amp off so I don't have the bus. But I saw Ghost. I saw Santana. I saw 2 Pink Floyd tribute bands. The same band, but I saw them twice. I saw a Metallica tribute, Armor for Sleep. I saw Alkaline Trio, Guar. Breaking Benjamin. Is that it? The Jasons. And I'm going to see Teenage Bottle Rocket this year as well. I look emo. Awesome. I don't know, not now, John. Yeah, that Guar mosh pit was that's probably one of the highlights of my life. Was that Guar concert. Black Label Society. Oh, I also saw Social Distortion. Hell is Forever, like the Has-Been Hotel song. No, I don't know how to play that one. I'm probably forgetting a few, but that covers most of them, if not all. Santana was pretty cool to see. Cannot get my hair to look right now. Basket case. I am tuned down. What? D standard? So, hold on. All right. Best Billy Joe Armstrong impression again. Okay, hold on. I gotta grab out my Jackson for that, because I don't think I fixed that strap since then. So it is still probably Billy Joe level. God, I really hope I didn't fix the strap. It is a little tall. not a huge fan of this Jackson anymore. You'll take it off my hands. Well, I mean, that's the only guitar I have that I can put a whammy bar on. These Floyd Roses are just they're a little annoying to like deal with. I don't know. It's something in these pickups too. I don't like these pickups. But no, I can replace the pickups. It wasn't a question. Yes, I remember you. The Nimrod. Yeah, I'm gonna switch back because I'm... Might get it off again soon, here in a little bit. Soon in a little bit. Soon here in a little bit. Yeah, I really can't talk today. Or any day. Yes, I do remember you. I think. Look familiar. This is a Dunnable R2DE. MCR, I can, but freaking not the biggest fan of them. That's all I know. I think I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. You have the same shirt. That's cool. I like this shirt a lot. But yeah. So I'm trying to think of maybe next weekend. I might stream again next weekend. I don't think I'll have any time during maybe Sunday. I might be able to Sunday. I'm not sure though. But yeah. I will see you guys in the next one. Where am I from? America.